Hey y'all, this is Kate with South San Antonio Buick GMC, and today I wanted to show you the two smallest vehicles in Buick's 2025 lineup, the Envista and the Encore GX. Just in case you're in the market for a subcompact SUV, which both of these technically fall under, so we can see any major differences between the two that might tip you towards one or the other.
The Envista and the Encore GX both have brand new designs, with the Encore GX having been completely redesigned for the 2024 year and the Envista being an all-new addition to the Buick lineup as a whole. Both vehicles are infused with the design language of the 2022 Buick Wildcat, with its aggressive checkmark-shaped headlights and the new Tri-Shield logo, which has been moved up off the grille and onto the hood.
So starting off with what's under the hood, the Envista and the Encore both come standard with the same 1.2-liter engine, although the Envista comes with a 6-speed automatic transmission and the Encore GX comes standard with a CVT, a constant variable transmission. However, if you get all-wheel drive, you have the option of getting a 1.3-liter engine with a 9-speed automatic transmission, if that's a tipping point for some people. So they're also going to get relatively similar gas mileage. The Envista comes in at 32 at the absolute max for highway, while the Encore GX comes with 31 for highway. As for major body differences, we'll walk a little bit closer. That way we can look at the differences in size. The Envista is going to be a little bit lower to the ground. I believe it's about 9 inches in total shorter than the Encore, but it's a little bit longer as well. So you're not going to get quite the same headspace. However, you are going to get a little bit more legroom in the back. The Envista is actually one of the only cars in the subcompact category where you could have somebody who's about 6 feet tall in the driver's seat and then still have a child seat behind the front seat as well. I realize I'm not exactly the tallest lady in the world, but I'll get it anyways, and you can see exactly how much legroom you have here. I mean, I can stretch my legs all the way out completely fine. While we're on the interior as well, the Envista really leans into that sporty look. So this one comes with a black leather interior, and if you get a little bit closer, it's going to have this blue piping as well. It's going to have the Envista stitching here. I got the Envista and the Encore GX both in the sport touring models, just that way we can have a pretty good one-to-one comparison. And then let's look at the driver's screen as well. Both models are going to come with this same infotainment screen. You get 11 inches of screen here, and then 8 inches for the driver information cluster for a total of 19 inches of screen. And this comes standard with all models for the Envista and the Encore. With the technology package, you also get wireless charging, you get power seats, power lift gate, and some other comfortable features. And then going over to the Encore GX, they're very similar in size. The Encore is just a little bit taller and a little bit boxier than the Envista is for more of a true subcompact SUV feel. As for the difference in cargo space, this might be a selling point for some people. The Encore GX is going to come with a little bit more cargo space than the Envista does. With the seats up, the Envista comes with 20 cubic feet of cargo space, about 42 with the seats down. The Encore GX has about 25 like this. It's with the seats up, and then with the seats down, about 50 cubic feet of cargo space. And the Encore GX comes with the option to put down the front passenger seat just in case you need a long item stored in the car for up to about 7 feet. As for just some major design differences, the Encore GX is going to have your brake lights right here for more of a traditional look. And then the Encore, when we get over this direction, the Encore has these LED running lights in the back, but your brake lights are actually going to be down here for a little bit sportier, more modern look. All right, so now we're on the other side of the Encore GX. Again, they're both sport touring models, so this is going to have the same black rims as that Envista ST, along with some additional black badging and the same mesh grille for that more athletic look. However, while the Envista leans truly into that sporty, younger look, the Encore GX goes for a more luxurious appointment. So we'll come inside and look. So this one comes with a whisper beige interior. All the surfaces are soft touch, including a soft touch dashboard as well. You have a little bit of extra character here with the patterns. And then we have that same standard infotainment center that you get with the Envista on all trim packs. So again, 11 inches on the infotainment center, 8 inches on the driver information cluster. And then for an Envista specific, or for, pardon me, Encore specific feature, we're going to take down that front seat. So like I said, you can take this down, you can take those back seats down and get 7 feet across of additional storage space. So final thoughts on these vehicles. They're both great members of the subcompact SUV family. The Envista really is a fantastic value. If you're looking for a pure economy car, you are getting an insane amount of value and luxury for a vehicle that starts at just a little bit over $23,000 in its base model. As for the Encore GX, your biggest selling point is probably going to be that all-wheel drive, if that is something that you absolutely need. In addition, you're going to get a little bit more cargo space and a few more luxury appointments for a few $1,000s more than the Envista. The starting price on the base model is right around $26,000. And then, of course, for both, it goes up with different trim packs and add-on options. Full disclosure, I'm an Encore GX driver. I'm a little bit biased, but it absolutely has a smoother ride than the Encore does, or than the Envista does, pardon. But it's a little bit softer ride, a little bit more luxurious feeling. But of course, the Envista is just a young, fresh addition to the Buick lineup. You would be in great shape to get either one of these models. But let us know what you think. Tell us which one of these you like better, and if there's any additions in the future that you would like to see in the Buick lineup from either of these vehicles.